Hey guys, it's Avian, and for today's video I'm going to tell you guys my tips and my secrets on how I get free books. Now, I don't get all my books for free. I pay for a lot of my books, and none of the books I get are like sponsored books. So you know how like sometimes publishing companies are send people books and stuff like that. No, I'm not even close to being famous enough for them to just send me books like that on a regular basis. But this is just ways that anybody, any size, you don't even have to have a YouTube channel or anything, where you can get free books as well. So the first tip I have for getting free books is to trade with your friends. Now, if you have another friend that's really into reading and they kind of collect books too, it's really awesome if you guys can trade, you know, just so you both have something new to read. Like, even if the books are used, your friend may have not read this one book, but you guys can kind of trade, and you'll always have something new to read as long as you guys are, you know, both buying books. And this does work for ebooks as well. I think there's a way that you can lend somebody an ebook. So if you paid for an ebook and your friend wants to read it, it's very easy. I think you can look it up, but it is an easy way to lend them the ebook. I personally don't have any friends who love to read like that, so I highly recommend you take advantage of that if you do have a friend that loves to read. The second thing I would suggest is to check out ebooks. Now, since ebooks are in electronic form and not in like a physical paper form, it's a lot easier for authors to have those discounted so low, and a lot of times they can't even be free. And I know there's kind of a stigma around free ebooks that they all suck, and they all don't suck. A lot of them do suck, but the thing about it is you have to kind of pick and choose, and you kind of have to put in a little work to find something that's worth reading. And I will try to leave a couple of free ebook suggestions down below just so you guys can kind of get started. But like I said, it does take a little bit of work, but at the same time too, if you do get a book that ends up being not good, you didn't pay anything for it, so there's really no reason to, you know, you won't feel bad that you spent $10 on a book that was like a piece of crap. So that's a good thing. And the next thing I recommend you do is to participate in giveaways. Now, I don't do this all the time. I very rarely honestly participate in giveaways because I'm one of those people where I don't really win a lot of stuff, and I think a lot of people are like that. But I've recently found out about Twitter book giveaways, and on Twitter, these Twitter giveaways are so easy to enter. All you have to do is follow the person and retweet the tweet, and since it's only a one-time thing, it takes less than 30 seconds, and it doesn't irritate your followers. It's really easy for me to enter those giveaways and kind of forget about it. You know, if I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. It doesn't require a whole huge ton of things to jump through and a whole bunch of stuff you have to do. It's really simple, and you can kind of just forget about it, and you'll get a notification if you won or not. And I've actually won one Twitter giveaway that I entered, and it was a arc of a brand new book that had came out at the time. It was The Notorious Pagan Jones and the Curious Tale of the In-Between. I think I have them in the description down below if you guys are interested in checking those out. But I featured those in a book tag video I did a while back, and they were actually really good books. So I had got two brand new books before they had even came out for completely free, so that was really awesome. The other thing I would recommend you doing is to go to the library. The libraries I know in the US are free. They're like a, you know, a public thing, and you're entitled to the library because you pay taxes for it to be funded. You know, when you go to the store and they take their 10% extra and add it on, that stuff goes toward the library as well as other things in your city or state. And I know there's a stigma where some people don't like to go to the library or use library books or something like that. I really don't get it, because I mean, it's just a book, and if you get to read it, then you get to read it. Now, I understand wanting to buy some things just to keep for yourself, but if I could go to the library and check out books, I would be reading a crap ton more than I already do. I personally don't go to the library, and it's not because I don't like library books. It's kind of like a weird long story. Me and my family don't have the best track record with the library. We've had some instances. It's really crazy now that I think about it, but I have to tell you guys about that later. But I highly recommend you take advantage of that, because if I could, I totally would be at the library all the time checking out books. Another thing you can look into is telling your family and friends that you want books as like gifts and stuff like that. And I know it can be kind of rude to just be like, oh, like your birthday's coming up and be like, well, I only want this book, or I only want this, or I only want that. I'm not saying go out and like be like demand stuff, but kind of let them know, because I know like my brother's birthday is coming up, my little brother, and I don't know what to get him. Like, I'm gonna get him something that's nice, but it would be a lot easier if he had kind of like hinted at like something that he would enjoy, or something that he kind of likes to do, and I can kind of find something unique as well. So if you just kind of, it's close to your birthday time, and you just like, you know, Mom, if you're still having trouble trying to find me a gift or something, you know, I really like to read, so maybe a gift card or something would be nice, or there's this specific book that I want. And it's like, it's easier on the person giving you a gift, and you know you're going to get a gift that you really do enjoy. So I highly recommend you kind of make it known that you like to read, because not every family member knows that. So like now people call me and be like, oh my gosh, I was out of town and I saw this bookstore where like every book in there is like $3, and I'm going to have to bring you down there. You know, once your family kind of knows that you like to read, then they'll kind of be more into getting you books and stuff like Christmas and your birthday. So thank you guys so much for watching. I am so sorry for the noise. My little cousin is over here, and she is in the background making a ton of noise in some type of bag, so I apologize for that. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, and I will have another like part 2-ish coming to this video where I'll be telling you where I buy my books at, like my inexpensive books and stuff like that. So stay tuned to that video. I hope you guys use these tips, and I will see you in my next video.